What is up, guys? Nintenjoel here once again, and it is time for part 2 of my Switch collection, the collection that you see right here. So if you missed out on the first part, fear not, it doesn't matter what order you watched them in. The first part was A through L, and then this part is going to be A through Z, if there's any games that end in Z. There actually are, and some imports and a couple other things at the end. But, yeah, it doesn't matter what order you watch them in, so when you're done with this, go check out the first video and check out what I have, A through L. That would be amazing. Also, leave a comment down below. What's your favorite Switch exclusive? Right now, I think my favorite Switch exclusive is probably Triangle Strategy, but I don't know, man. Super Mario Odyssey, Astral Chain, Fire Emblem Three Houses, there's a bunch of really good ones. What are your favorite exclusives for the Switch? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, give the frickin' video a like, that would be amazing. And subscribe, more content coming soon, including pickup videos, collection videos, reviews, etc. Without further ado, let's check out this Switch collection. Okay, let's get right into it with a game that I actually have not tried yet out of fear, Mega Man 11. This is a game that I've heard mixed reviews about and not really sure what to think about a new Mega Man. So I haven't actually played this yet. It's a fairly new acquisition and something I got for like $10, so we'll see about that one. Next we've got Metroid Dread, which kicked my ass on stream, though I did play a couple hours of it. Pretty damn cool, but it's the same thing as Metroid Samus Returns, you know, the remake of the second Metroid on Game Boy. Those timing mechanics are kind of ruining it for me because I'm just, I guess, not that good at timing mechanics, so we'll see. I'm going to go get back to this game, but I did enjoy what I played. Great atmosphere, great graphics, great music. Awesome game so far, but just really hard. Next, we've got Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom. This one's still sealed, actually. I've been looking forward to playing this, but I have not got around to it. I just have so many damn games on the backlog, and I've been playing a ton of RPGs and beating a ton of RPGs. Next, we've got The Mummy Demastered on limited run. You guys might be like, what the hell is this? The Mummy? This is probably cheesy. It is not cheesy. This is a badass run and gun mixed with Metroidvania, and it is actually really neat, but very, very hard. But yeah, basically a run and gun, but exploratory like Metroidvanias. Very cool stuff. And next up, we've got Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. Have you ever wanted to play a strategic game as a hog and a duck? Because you can. But this has a lot of, like, sneak and stealth mechanics. Actually pretty cool. Think something like, I don't know, XCOM, but sneakier. Mutant Year Zero Road to Eden. Actually pretty fun stuff. Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition. I have not played this. In fact, I haven't even taken the price sticker off of it, but this is very D&D inspired, and I'm not really that big of a D&D fan. Well, not that I'm not a fan, but I'm just not into it. I've never actually gotten into D&D, so I don't know if this is something that I'm going to feel very stupid with or what. Leave a comment down below. Is that something that you really need D&D experience to be able to play or what? And then we've got Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. What a freaking amazing game with Studio Ghibli artwork and just, God, such a good RPG. So amazing. Sad at first, but then whimsical and just so unmatched in its atmosphere. Notice the cartridge is gone because my girlfriend's actually playing and enjoying this game quite a bit. Next up to bat, we've got Ninja Saviors Return of the Warriors. This is like a reimagining, some kind of like remake-ish, I'm not really sure how to classify this, of Ninja Warriors on Super Nintendo, and there was an arcade game as well, but yeah, cybernetic, ninja, ass-kicking action, side-scrolling only, kind of like Magic Sword, where you can't like go back and forth between the planes, you can strictly only go side-scrolling, but yeah, cybernetic ninja action, and it comes with a bunch of swag. You get like an instruction book, stickers, all kinds of stuff, so really darn cool. Getting a little hard to find though these days. And next up we've got a game that I thought I would love and I'm having trouble getting into, but Octopath Traveler, just kind of a weird jarring one where you get into your next chapter, you meet somebody and they're like, hey man, you want to stop what you're doing and help me? And you're like, yeah, sure, for no reason, sure, and then all of a sudden you're playing a different character, and it's jarring and kind of odd. I guess if you played the Saga games, it's something you'd be a little bit more more used to, but I'm not. I'm looking forward to the second Octopath Traveler, though I feel like it's going to be a bit more cohesive. Moving on, we've got the Ori collection. Some of these games that I haven't played are because I actually want to play them on stream for the first time, and this is one of them. Ori and the Blind Forest collection is both Ori games, which is Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition and Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Two games that I really want to play. Metroidvania, again, from what I hear, but very, very beautiful and, again, whimsical. I can't wait to get into those. They look like they're going to be neat. Owlboy, I played a little bit, but it was a long time ago. This is the first Switch games I ever got, and then I got rid of it, and then I got it again. But this was like kind of a weird platformy, but floaty, kind of depressing but awesome game where it kind of reminds me of like Skyblazer or Hook on Super Nintendo, which is not a bad thing, but I need to play this more. It's been a really long time. Games I have not played. Panzer Paladin, I want to stream this as well, so I have not even opened it. It's still sealed. This is not from Limited Run, but it's one of those limited things. It's tribute games, I guess. Panzer Paladin really reminds me of something like Mega Man or Shatterhand or like Metal Storm or any of those NES games that are, 8-bit, pixelated, sweet, side-scrolling, action games with platforming elements in it. Really fun stuff, or at least it looks like it's going to be really fun stuff. And next we've got a recent acquisition, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Got this at a yard sale for $20 recently, and I don't usually play Pokemon games, but I don't know, this one looks pretty cool on Switch, so I might give this one a whirl. Moving on, we've got Prinny 1 and 2. I'm going to be honest, until I did this video, I kind of forgot this game existed. I don't know. It's kind of weird with these red labels with the white letters. They all just kind of blend after a while. When you're going through over 100 games, you just tend to skip some titles and just kind of gloss over them. And this is one of them. Prinny 1 and 2, Exploded and Reloaded. I guess they're Prinny 1 and 2, which I believe were either PSP or Vita games, but they're side-scrolling. I hear they're really hard. Never played them. Looking forward to playing them. Looks pretty cool, especially since it's in a collection of 2, and it was fairly cheap. Next, we've got Raiden 4 Ex Mikado Remix. I love Raiden games. Overhead shoot-'em-ups. Really flashy in these later ones. Can be pretty hard, but man, I love, 2-player co-op overhead shoot-'em-ups. Really freaking cool. Love the artwork on the inside. And the thing is now there's a dual pack of Raiden 4 and also Raiden 5, which I have right here as well. So I have, 2 separate copies, but now, much like that Ori collection, you can just get a 2-pack with Raiden 4 and 5, which is pretty badass. But this is 5, and it is amazing. And yeah, look at that screenshot. That just shows you everything you need to know about Raiden. Just amazing lasers. But yeah, pretty cool. And this one comes with a little mini soundtrack and like a manual, I believe. Pretty rad stuff. Moving on, we've got Ring Fit Adventure. I have actually played this a few times, and I have actually sweated pretty damn hard. If you need your heart rate to go up and you like RPGs, this might be the thing for you. Ring Fit Adventure is pretty cool. I do actually have the big box for it, but it's sitting in the closet, because, it just takes up so much space. And also, once in a while, I do like to pop this in and give myself a small workout, but maybe one day I'll stream that, make a fool of myself. RPG Maker M5, which I guess is what, 2005? I don't know what M5 is supposed to mean, but yeah, because I don't think it's 2005, but yeah, newest one of the RPG makers that I know of, and something that I have no idea why I picked it up, because I do not have 1,000 hours to make an RPG, as much as I would love to, and as much as that's a dream of mine. I don't know about that. Rune Factory 4 Specials. So this is basically a nice port of Rune Factory 4, which is originally for DS, and yeah, farming simulator with RPG elements, and farm, destroy enemies, level up, blah blah blah. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, very fun stuff. This is like a rice farming simulator. You take care of your crops and you try to grow different varieties of rice that'll help you, and then there's combat as well, and it's just a neat game. Really cool. I actually recommend this one. I think it's a hidden gem. Speaking of hidden gems, we've got Shadows of Adam. This one's fairly limited. I remember this one took me forever to get. I can't remember who does it. Yeah, nobody I recognize, but it's a old school RPG that, look at those screenshots, man. They are straight up old school RPGs. Or it is an old school RPG, and it's really fun. I played quite a few hours of this, and I don't know why I got distracted and never ended up beating it, but I got at least halfway through and really thought it was neat and old school and really harkened back to the days of the Super Nintendo great RPGs. Whoops. But good stuff. If you haven't played Shadows of Adam, that one does go on sale once in a while digitally, so try to find that one and give it a whirl. I believe it's only like 10 to 15 hours, but pretty fun stuff. Next, we've got Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD Remaster. I don't know what to say about this game. It's one of the better Shin Megami Tensei games, in my opinion. One of the first ones I ever played. In fact, I believe this is the second Shin Megami Tensei game I ever played. And yeah, recruit demons, get your ass kicked, and have a crazy good time in some dark ass atmosphere. Super good stuff. Next, we've got Shining Resonance Refrain. Now, this is a game that I feel like I have played, but I get this game mixed up with another game that I have on PS4, and that is Fallen Legion Revenant. One of those games I've played, and one of them I have not. I can't remember which one it is, but there it is, Shining Resonance Refrain. No idea if I liked it, if that's the one that I played, just don't remember. This one's still sealed, actually. Shiren the Wanderer, the Tower of Fortune, and the Dice of Fate. Now, there are older Shiren games, and there are rogue games where you can explore dungeons, and, you know, every time it's different. If I remember correctly, I believe there's like a Super Famicom one, maybe a DS one, but something I've always wanted to get into and never have, even though I'm not a rogue-like player, or rogue-lite. What the hell's the difference between rogue-lite and rogue-like? Did I just make up rogue-like? I don't know. But anyway, Shiren the Wanderer, something that I do need to open up and play eventually. Next, we've got Cinemora EX, a really cool shoot-'em-up, side-scrolling shoot-'em-up, very neat presentation and awesome atmosphere, and there's actually like a story and stuff. Pretty damn cool. This is usually a fairly cheap game, so get yourself a copy if you like side-scrolling shoot-'em-ups. It's got a lot of personality. South Park, The Fractured But Whole. I've played this, but not a whole lot, because I was really playing the first one, getting my ass kicked, to be honest. And yeah, I just never ended up going back to this one, but I did play it a little bit, and I thought it was interesting that combat changed. But yeah, South Park, it's like playing an episode of South Park. It's so freaking awesome. And of course, we've got a big old spoiler, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is the remaster, remake, whatever it is. It's like, I guess it's a remake and port of KOTOR, and this is on Switch from Limited Run. I just got this, I streamed it, and it was a horrible mistake to stream something like that, because, yeah, there's so much text and tutorials and stuff in the beginning, and yeah, it's not very good for streaming. So, moving on. Alright, moving on, we've got SteamWorld Dig 2, and shout out to my buddy Tyler who kicked this down to me, but I actually have been waiting to play this one as well on stream, because this just looks like a streamable game from what I've heard, and from what I can see of the screenshots. It looks like it's exploratory. Not sure if it's Metroidvania, but you dig and explore and all kinds of stuff, so thanks Tyler for that, I appreciate that. I'm going to play that one soon on stream. And then Elite Tim 777, my buddy, hooked me up with Streets of Rage 4. He got this for like 3 cents at Walmart. I guess he got a few copies at Walmart back when they did weird things with the app and stuff like that, and he sent me a copy. If you haven't checked out Elite Tim 777, do it. Great channel, amazing dude, awesome friend. Thanks again for that, Tim. Super Mario 64, Mario Sunshine, Mario Galaxy. I haven't even opened this because I've just got access to the games other ways, but I bought this for some reason, and there it sits on my shelf. Pretty neat. I don't really play a ton of Mario games these days. Case in point, Super Mario 3D World, Bowser's Fury. I have not played this, though. Admittedly, I kind of got this for my girlfriend and the kiddo to play, and I believe they did play this and enjoyed it, but I hear it's really good. Just haven't gotten into it. Been too busy with RPGs to be playing Mario games, though I have played tons of Super Mario Odyssey. What a freaking great game. Do you guys think the next Mario is going to be kind of a Mario Odyssey type game, or are they going to do something different? I mean, I hear they're doing a side-scrolling one, but do you think they're working on something else like this? I think so. And on to the next, we've got Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition. Now, I am not a huge Tales of aficionado and have played every single one, defeated all of them. I've only actually played a couple, but I gotta say, of the ones I've played, Tales of Vesperia is my least favorite. There's something about the art style and the way it's presented and the characters, I'm just like, I don't know how long that's gonna stay in my collection. It's nothing compared to, Berseria or the newest Tales of Arise. This is a fairly recent acquisition and something I haven't gotten to play yet. Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE Encore. I was looking for this because I didn't realize that this actually was like members of Persona Team or like Shin Megami Tensei Team that did their own game. And yeah, it's really cool. I guess ex-members of those teams. But yeah, it's a really neat RPG. Looking forward to playing that. We've got Trials of Mana. Only played this a little bit and kind of forgot it existed. I need to get back to this, actually. I'll probably restart my game. It's been so long. But really cool stuff, really neat remake. Triangle Strategy, definitely one of the better exclusives for the system. One of my favorites, at least. Tactical RPG, just done right. Just done exactly right. Nice atmosphere, amazing graphics, awesome sound and presentation, and just something that every fan of tactical RPGs should get into. Valkyria Chronicles 4. These games are so damn hard. These games are so... I haven't beaten any of the Valkyria Chronicles games, though I did make it very far in the first one. But there's number 4. And then we've got Vampire. This is a pretty fun game. I don't really play survival horror games that much, if that's what you would classify this. Some kind of horror game. But Vampire, I got this for like 13 or 14 bucks at GameStop, and it was a worthy purchase. I put it in right away, and actually had fun for a little bit. It's pretty cool. Next, we've got Wallachia, Reign of Dracula. Now, this is a limited type thing as well. This is on Free Agent Games, and I believe this one's, like, numbered. I thought it was. Oh, yeah. 4423 of 5,000, but this is a side-scrolling, basically run-and-gun, except for you're a chick with the bow and arrow. It looks amazing as hell, but I've been wanting to stream this as well, so there it sits sealed, along with a few others, more than a few others. Wasteland 2 Director's Cut. I only played a little bit of this, and it made me feel stupid. It's just that D&D thing. Like I said, I'm not a big D&D fan. I'm not sure if that's what was holding me back. Been a long time since I tried this, but I need to try it again. And next up to bat, we've got Wonder Boy the Dragon's Trap. This is a freaking great game. This is really awesome. So this is a remake of the Sega Master System game, and what's nice is you can play it in retro mode if you want to have it look like Sega Master System. But I think they did a very nice job with the cartoony remake graphics. It's really cool, very fun, cartoony, and sweet, and whimsical. Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. I have only played a little bit of this game, and I just feel overwhelmed as well on this one. It's just like combat's so weird and different from most other RPGs. Like you're swinging automatically and you're just using it. It's weird. I don't have time to get into it, but yeah, I've played this a little bit, but not a ton, and it just seems daunting to me. Does anybody else feel that way? And of course, because of that, I haven't really played the second one, but there it is, ready for when I do. Games I have spent a ton of time with. Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Dana. Holy shit. I beat the crap out of this game. Did most of it, most of the side quests. This is one of the few games I'm using the reverse art of because it's still got the red label and doesn't distract from the continuity of the others. But anyways, it comes with a map and a little poster, which is pretty sweet. But Ys Lacrimosa of Dana, I don't know what to say. I beat this game, beat the crap out of it, and I've even played it more times past that, and it's just a phenomenal action RPG with exploratory elements and trying to get people together for your little tribe, and oh, it's so good. Cannot recommend enough. Oh, and the music's amazing. Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Ghoul Patrol, recent mail day pickup, something that came in the mail not that horribly long ago, and I have not opened, but I have played the originals. If you haven't played Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghoul Patrol, they're overhead like shoot 'em up kind of. You're walking around and you're shooting zombies and ghouls and stuff, so very fun stuff. Need to actually play that with the lady. We've got some imports here. We've got Eastward, which is an adventure game from what I've seen. Have not played this yet, but I got this from Play Asia. There might be a domestic release of this now. I do not remember, but it looks really cool and something I'm going to delve into very soon if I have my way. Next, we've got Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth, Record of Lodos War. Lodos War is a series that's been going on for a long-ass time. They've had plenty of video games from Super Famicom to even Dreamcast. And, yeah, but this one is a Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's almost a tribute to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It's a love letter to Symphony of the Night. It is a side-scrolling action RPG. You got all the RPG elements. You could equip stuff, and you got experience and all that. There's 2 different magic systems which like work with each other, and you use a bow and arrow also. It's really freaking cool. Though I will say it's fairly short. I beat that one on stream and had a ton of fun with it. Star Renegades is an RPG that I have played before, but the downloaded version. This one I got recently. It's still sealed, but I don't really remember much about this game except for I liked it, and so I ordered the physical version because it was not very expensive. But Star Renegades, yeah, this is the most recent one that I got for from Play Asia. This is the Pocky and Rocky remake, and if you have not played Pocky and Rocky, it's so good. Not too dissimilar from Zombies Ate My Neighbors or like Ghoul Patrol, because you're walking around shoot 'em up style overhead, and yeah, this is the remake. And man, Pocky and Rocky, one of my favorite games of all time. I freaking love it. Now we've got a couple of Steelbooks, and that's because I keep my Steelbooks at the end of my collection where it doesn't just stick out so much in the middle of my collection. But we've got Shin Megami Tensei 5 in the Steelbook, which is a really nice Steelbook. I like the way the art continues from one side to the other. Really, really cool. And yeah, just a very nice presentation. Amazing turn-based, get demons and fight in a post-apocalyptic world game. It's just super sweet. Speaking of post-apocalyptic worlds, we've got the last one for the regular games. Beyond a Steel Sky, Beyond a Steelbook Edition, and this is a really cool point-and-click adventure, but modern. And this is basically the next game after Beneath a Steel Sky, which I believe was a PC exclusive, but really neat point-and-click adventure. Hilarious, so fun. The things people say are just off the wall and hilarious, and this game is highly recommended if you like point-and-click adventures. If you don't like point-and-click adventures, you're probably not going to like this. But yeah, Beyond a Steel Sky, so good. Okay, I've only got a couple more items for you. Okay, those last 2 items are, first of all, this right here, this deluxe edition NIS America 2-pack of Soul Nomad and Phantom Brave. Now, Soul Nomad is a game I've always wanted on PS2 and I've never gotten before, and Phantom Brave, I don't really know a lot about. I believe it was on Wii and maybe PS2, I'm not positive about that, but I'm really stoked to finally get these 2 games to be able to try them out because, yeah, I've never played them before, so pretty cool. If anybody's ever played Soul Nomad, let me know what you think about that game. And the last item I have to show you is the giant Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild Special Edition. It's just the box. I showed the game earlier, but I just showed the regular Switch version, which I had first, and then my buddy Jake sold this to me, I believe, for like $10, and it has everything inside, all like the case, everything in there that comes with the Special Edition. So that is pretty much all I have for Switch. Alright, so there you have it. There is my Switch collection in a giant nutshell. I'm not sure it would actually fit in a giant nutshell. Depends on how big of a nut we're talking. But lots of Switch games. I plan on getting more. There's so much cool stuff coming out. Like I said in the beginning of the video, leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite Switch exclusives are. That would be really cool. Be sure to like the video. That helps out a lot. And subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to be doing more collection videos and a lot more pickup videos and other types of videos as well. Thank you guys very much for watching. You guys rule. Much love, and keep rocking the retro games.